All right, thank you all for being here for our ribbon cutting this evening. We're happy to be here to welcome Lloyd, Lemmon Hale to downtown and to Front Royal in this beautiful Garrison house. Right now I'd like to ask Mayor Cockrell if she'd like to say a few words.
Thank you. Just wanted to welcome them to the community. I know they've been here and they've been getting settled. This house is gorgeous, especially if you like these older homes. So I had the pleasure of getting to know Scott several years ago as we campaigned together and then served together. And so I consider him a friend, and I look forward to meeting his partners and getting to know them. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you for choosing Front Royal to come and start your practice. I'll just wait. So anyway, we're very excited and thank you for taking this building. This is a really cool street if you haven't gotten the opportunity. But anyway, just welcome to all of you all and wish you well in your future here on Chester Street.
Thank you.
Thank you. Scott, Peter, Dana, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. I started as a lawyer in Washington, D.C., and it always felt like I was out of place. And finally, after 15 years, I'm working on I was going to say Main Street. It's not quite Main Street, but close to Main Street in a town that I love and close to my family and everything. And this is a dream come true, and I thank Front Royal for making it happen. And we're happy to be here and to be stewards of this beautiful property. So thank God, thank you to my partners, staff, everybody else. Thank you for the community for coming out today. Thank you, Lori.
I'm not going to add anything.
Are we?
It's fun to be next door to Joe Silek. Hi, Joe. Thank you for coming over.
No problem. Well, I'll add something if you want. I'll add how grateful I am. I've been in Front Royal for about 2.5 years, and I think God brought us here, and we love this town, and my family is so excited and happy, and we're more blessed than you can imagine. I had retired, and I told my husband, I'll go back to work. Work for ready to retire, but I won't go back to law. Say that again.
Front Royal. Yay!
I will never go back to the law, and I especially don't want to do litigation. And God had other plans. So I'm blessed to work with these guys and their families, and it's a community that I love and will never leave.
He has a t-shirt.
Amen.
I guess I'll add something.
Okay.
To God be the glory.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're going to cut a ribbon now.
What do we do? Can we do this
We're going to count back from
All I know is scissors don't work when you
Okay,
don't
we're
do
going
it
to count
right.
back from 3, and we're going to cut on 1. So is everybody ready?
3,
2, 1.
All right, you've had a great ribbon cutting. You've got tons of people showed up here. So Peter, Dana, and Scott, tell us a little bit about your firm. Who wants to start? Scott, come on.
I can start. Sure. We started in 2020. We just wanted to be whatever people needed us to be, whatever legal services we had, and I think that for whatever reason we've been doing a lot of employment law and discrimination and things along those lines, but we're also doing contract review and starting businesses up and things of that sort. And then
That's an important thing. I mean, entrepreneurs need a little check once in a while. We get a little excited, you know?
Exactly, and some federal issues, plenty of federal issues actually. So, but
Dana, what about you? What have you specialized in something over the years?
Employment has been my history, and what I love about our firm is that we are very small town oriented, but focused. We have class action lawsuits all across the country. We do a lot of religious liberty, a lot of civil rights, but we are just a really well-balanced firm. I think I just joined a year ago, and I had come from the corporate America big law firm, and I love Front Royal.
I
And
was just
what
going to
we're
ask you,
doing.
this is a little different than corporate areas,
It
right?
is. But in my season of life, I'll call it, it's
right.
perfect for me.
Yeah. How
And
about
working
you?
with these guys is a
Yeah.
blessing.
How about
It's
you,
wonderful.
Peter?
Well, I fell in love with Front Royal from 92 to 95 when I was vice president and general counsel for Christendom College. So I've always loved it and thought of it as kind of a second home. So we're back a little over a year ago, and my love is estate planning, especially for young families who are trying to kind of take care of everything, and of course all the stuff that spins off from that, including people trying to get their businesses in order, etc. So yeah.
If we could just convince people to do this estate planning before they're ready to.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
earlier than later.
The hospital
right?
visits are, yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good planning.
So what's your ideal customer?
Well,
For me, it's somebody who wants to start a business or they're running a business and they have a family and they want to take care of all the legal issues and not just fly by the seat of their pants.
So you do wills and estate planning
Correct.
and different things
And
like
business
that.
formation.
Yeah.
I was a city attorney for years and years, so dealing with municipalities, cities, counties, etc., towns here in Front Royal.
Yeah. So you could take on some of these problems that people have with the government? Is that what?
Afraid
yeah.
so.
I think we need some lawyers to do that.
That's right.
Scott, we know about Scott and all the things he's done have been great, and the work you've been here in the town, and so it's just good to have some fresh blood, so to speak, for lawyers. I mean, I was telling Scott earlier that in years past, most of the lawyers just did real estate because that's all the work there was.
Yeah.
And I remember trying to get somebody to review a contract once, and they said, "Well, what's this mean?" I said, "That's what I asked of you." So yeah, so we need some more of those, people that know a little bit more about business because things are getting more complicated.
That's right. And even on the employment side, I love working with small businesses. And there's so much opportunity here in Front Royal as things
Yeah.
grow and develop. And so.
I think so. Well, we want to welcome you to the community. I know you've been here for a while, but you've got a beautiful location. You're here in the Garrison house, which is right on the corner of Chester and Main Street. So you have a perfect. I mean, you just go out on your porch and have your lunch and go around. You're right in the best part of downtown.
We think that too, and thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.